Ferruccio Lamborghini was born on April 28, 1916, in Cento, a small agricultural town in the Emilia-Romagna region of Italy. His parents, Antonio and Evelina Lamborghini, were grape farmers. Unlike his parents, Ferruccio was fascinated not by farming, but by machines. He loved dismantling and reassembling mechanical parts, often repairing farm tools just for fun. His talent and curiosity led him to study at a technical school in Bologna, where he became skilled in mechanics. When World War II broke out, Ferruccio was drafted into the Italian Air Force as a mechanic. Stationed on the island of Rhodes, he worked on military vehicles, tractors, and aircraft engines. The war taught him resourcefulness, often having to repair engines with whatever parts were available. This ability to innovate with limited resources would later define his career. After the war, Italy was left with piles of surplus military vehicles and machinery. Ferruccio saw an opportunity. In 1948, he started buying old military trucks and tanks, stripping them for parts, and using them to build tractors for farmers. This marked the birth of Lamborghini Trattori, headquartered in Cento. His tractors were robust, affordable, and reliable, exactly what post-war farmers needed. Lamborghini Trattori exploded in popularity, and by the mid-1950s, Ferruccio was one of the richest industrialists in the region. His company expanded rapidly, producing hundreds of tractors per month and later branching into oil heaters and air conditioning systems. Ferruccio, now living a life of luxury, began indulging in exotic sports cars, Maseratis, Jaguars, Alfa Romeos, and eventually Ferraris. Ferruccio loved Ferraris for their speed and style, but he hated how uncomfortable and temperamental they were. His Ferrari 250 GT frequently suffered clutch problems. Being mechanically inclined, Ferruccio dismantled the clutch and discovered it was the same type used in his tractors, but priced much higher. Determined to point this out, Ferruccio met Enzo Ferrari in person. Instead of listening, Enzo insulted him, reportedly saying, "Let the tractor maker stick to his tractors. You'll never know how to build a sports car." This was the spark that changed automotive history. Ferruccio was enraged. If Ferrari thought he couldn't build a better car, he would prove him wrong, and not just match Ferrari, but surpass him. Ferruccio moved fast. In May 1963, he founded Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini SPA in Sant'Agata Bolognese, just 25 kilometers from Ferrari's factory in Maranello, a direct statement of rivalry. His first car, the Lamborghini 350 GT 1964, was a grand touring masterpiece, elegant, comfortable, and with a V12 engine that could rival Ferrari's best. It stunned critics and immediately gave Lamborghini credibility as a new player in the exotic car market. In 1966, Lamborghini unveiled the Miura, a car that would change the world of sports cars forever. Designed by Marcello Gandini of Bertone, the Miura featured a mid-engine layout, something unheard of for road cars at the time. The design wasn't just revolutionary. It was breathtaking, sleek, and aggressive. The Miura became the fastest production car in the world and an instant status symbol for rock stars, royalty, and the super rich. Ferruccio had officially stepped into Ferrari's arena and stolen the spotlight. Following the Miura, Lamborghini produced the Espada, a luxury four-seater, the Aslero, and the futuristic Countach LP 500 prototype in 1971. The Countach shocked the world with its sharp, wedge-shaped body, scissor doors, and outrageous styling. Even before it entered production in 1974, it had redefined what a supercar could look like. In 1973, the global oil crisis hit sports car sales hard. High fuel prices and economic downturns made Lamborghini's powerful, fuel-hungry cars harder to sell. Financial troubles mounted, and in 1974, Ferruccio sold his stake in the company, first to Giorgio Rossetti and then to Swiss entrepreneur René Leimer. The late 1970s saw slow progress, but in 1981 Lamborghini made a comeback with the Jalpa while continuing Countach production. In 1987, the struggling company was bought by Chrysler, who funded the development of the next big icon, the Diablo. Launched in 1990, the Diablo became Lamborghini's first production car to exceed 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour. It combined brutal performance with outrageous styling, cementing Lamborghini's image as the ultimate poster car brand. However, financial struggles persisted, and Lamborghini was sold again. First to an Indonesian company in 1994, then finally to Audi AG in 1998. Under Audi's leadership, Lamborghini entered a golden age of stability and engineering precision. The Murcielago, 2001, and Gallardo, 2003, became massive successes, with the Gallardo becoming Lamborghini's best-selling model ever at the time. This was followed by even more extreme machines. Aventador, 2011, a naturally aspirated V12 beast, instantly iconic. Huracan, 2014, a V10 masterpiece, blending everyday usability with track performance. Centenario, Sion, and Essenza SEV12, ultra-limited hypercars, showcasing Lamborghini's innovation. Revuelto 2023, Lamborghini's first V12 hybrid supercar, proving that even in the era of electrification, the brand's soul remains intact. Despite its global fame as a supercar manufacturer, Lamborghini still produces luxury tractors through Lamborghini Trattori. This is a poetic reminder of Ferruccio's roots and the insult that started it all. Ferruccio passed away in 1993, but his spirit lives on in every Lamborghini built, a perfect blend of Italian passion, cutting-edge engineering, and an unshakable refusal to accept limitations. Today, Lamborghini is not just a car company. It is a symbol of defiance, ambition, and the belief that no challenge is too great when driven by pride and vision. Thanks for watching.